Libra, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. We are doing a weekly read for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising position, and it's a general reading. So if it's not resonating, don't try to force the fit. It just means it's not your energy I'm picking up on this week, okay? We are using the Modern Witch Tarot, and we'll pull one of the Enchanted Map Oracle cards at the end. Just need 4 more cards for Libra. All right. 4 more cards for Libra. Virgo had the World in reverse in that same spot. I will tell you right off the bat, I burnt my finger, and I needed a Band-Aid, and the only one I had was in my son's bathroom. And it says turtle power, okay? That's what it says. Just don't get distracted wondering, oh, what does it say? I'll just tell you right up front, okay? Let's see what we have. 6 of Cups in reverse means it's about independence, you know? You're moving forward. You might be moving. You might be leaving home right now. You know, literally or figuratively, you may be starting to assert yourself in a way that you haven't previously, you know, sort of feeling more independent. And 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Pardon me, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Pardon me. So you may be feeling more independent, and then the 4 of Pentacles in reverse can be about a bit of possessiveness. So you may be feeling this week, Libra, like you have to kind of set your boundaries a little more firmly. You may feel like you need to make it really clear, this is mine. The Wheel of Fortune can speak to some positive changes coming your way this week. The wheel turns, right? Things ebb, things flow. There are cycles in life, changes, and it just sort of happens. You know, it's not really about anything you do or don't do. There are just movements in life that occur. And it seems like, you know, when it's in the upright like this, that tends to be a positive shift that's happening. The world tends to speak to fulfillment, but when it's in reverse like this, it can feel like something's incomplete. Something has, pardon me, something's ended, but you don't have the closure you want on that yet. So I think you're moving on from something, and you're defining more clearly for yourself and for the world what is yours and what is someone else's. There seems to be a positive aspect to this shift here, but there's a little bit of a sense of incompletion. Maybe you're starting this process, but you're not actually done with the separating, with the moving on. I think it was Leo. If any of you have a Leo placement as well as your Libra placement, you might want to watch the Leo one, but that was very much about potentially separating and dividing from home, from a household. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. What is that adding here? This can be sort of a false success or living beyond your means. There may be, you may be setting your boundaries, you may be moving out, but you may be taking on a little bit more expense in that process than you really can afford. But I don't think you need to worry, because I think the resources you need are going to show up. This 6 of Pentacles speaks to having enough to share. So where you may be taking on a little bit more than you can afford. I think that's a temporary situation. I think that ultimately you have enough to share with others. It's also possible that this combined energy is you giving too much to charity this holiday season. So think about that. Be a little bit aware of that, Libra. You might want to be generous and help other people, but in the process you spend more than you can afford. You give away more than you can afford to give away. Overall, though, I think it's a pretty good week. I think there's definitely a good quality to this setting of your boundaries and defining for yourself what you want your life to be, what belongs to you, what doesn't. Let's take a look at the Enchanted Map Oracle and get a card for you there. We have number 7, Into the Unknown. Camera's giving me no end of problems this week with focusing. So let's see what we have here. The 7 is about, the number 7 is about individuality. It's about persistence, and this reading had a fair flavor of individuality about it as well. So it sort of lines up nicely with that. Let's find number 7. Trust, and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that we won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into the unknown territories. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. So there's something very exciting about the shifting that's happening right now for you. Very exciting. You aren't following other people's paths. You're making your own. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. It's really an honor for me to do so. I hope that it's been helpful for you. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes, and I would love to have your feedback if this resonates with you. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.